Hey everybody, happy Labor Day. We're going to do a little market sector outlook video. First, I want to say make sure you guys check out our website. Alex and I have been working with some people and producing some really cool Strat products. We have the new Strat scanner and we have algo alerts, which sends emails to you and tells you, what's triggering and kind of where to enter, where to put your stop. So go to stratalerts.ai. All right, let us get into this. The futures are open now. Market is not. It's been kind of slow for me personally. VIX is low. We're hanging out up at the all-time highs. So we got ES here. Ignore all these lines over here. This isn't. That's for tomorrow. We're just focusing on the weekly charts. So this is the weekly chart. Last week on ES, we ended as a red 2-up week. Okay, so hopefully we can go and make a broadening formation with a slight higher high, and then hopefully we can get a 2-up, 2-down reversal and target the 63, 62, 75 level. Let's see, NQ, I believe, let me look. Yeah, NQ triggered the week down by 1 point and reclaimed. So a bit of a conflict with the setups. Not yet because ES is still an inside week, but potential outside week for NQ if we can't stay below last week's low, right? Because we know how threes happen. Take out one side of the range, fail, looking to go take out the other side. RTY, kind of a doji 2-up week, so the only reversal pattern would be a potential 2 down. Nowhere near doing that. YM is an inside week, so we're closer to going to the upside, but that could break either way. So we'll just have to wait and see. Not much magnitude there. Okay, then we're gonna just kind of get into the sectors. So we got SPY. Again, here, let's look at VIX first because it's boring. VIX, we are trading down at like $16, which is boring. We like them in the 20s preferably, but quarters trying to stay in force. All right, let's go look at SPY. Everything, again, most things are up at the all-time highs, which makes things pretty boring and slow, and it's summer trading, so blah. But SPY, we have a potential 3, 2 up, 2 down. So if we can trigger below last week's low, tomorrow on Tuesday, we would target 632.95, the bottom of the 3. Try to do this fast. Qs, 2-up shooter, target the bottom of here. So if we get below last week's lows tomorrow, we would be targeting here. And Qs had a really nice setup on Friday with this 2-up, 2 down, and it took out this pivot low target perfectly. So if you were short, that is where you would have wanted to cover. Okay. IWM, quarter is in force. Month is already a 3. Kind of a doji 2-up week, so nothing too exciting there. We have not hit a new all-time high on IWM yet, so it'd be cool if we could get some corrective activity and then re-enter to make a new all-time high, but that's weeks and weeks away. Let's see. DIA did hit its all-time high, aka outside year target, and we are an inside week, so that could go either way. Full time frame continuity would be up, right? Inside week and up, and an exhaustion reversal, all-time high exhaustion reversal would be down. So that one you could trade either way. XLE pretty strong. 3 on the month. Big 2 up week. Nowhere near reversing. No actionable signals on the week. Same with, what is this? XLF. 3 on the month. Kind of a strong 2 up week. So maybe, maybe come tomorrow morning things will look different, but for now it just kind of looks like continuation. XBI inside week. We got a green month. Preferably you'd want this to the upside, because you got these pivots up here, right? So, and you got full time frame continuity is green. Gold hit a new all-time high last week with a 2 down, 2 up week. So nothing actionable. Sorry, this is a 3 2 up week. So nothing actionable as far as the weekly is concerned. Likely just get some continuation. There is no target because with the Strat, we do not use fib extensions or anything like that. So you are at potential exhaustion risk. Doesn't mean it's going to reverse, but if it is going to reverse, this would be a great spot for it to do so. Silver. Same thing as gold last week. Was a 3 2 up week. It did not quite hit that magnitude, so I would expect continuation up there to hit this monthly pivot high target of 36.44. And then you got, what's the next pivot? 42.78, and then I believe that's the all-time high. XLU. Made new highs. I'm pretty sure that's the all-time high. Yep. So made new all-time highs and started falling back through. So potential for an outside month, meaning we would take out last month's lows. Nothing actionable on the week. The actionable signal was last week with this 2 up, 2 down. So nothing actionable there. You could still look for daily actionable signals. XLB's trying to go outside month, almost there, which would be 92.86. Nothing actionable though on the week or the day. Might be able to try and take this inside 4 hour and up to get to that 92.86. XLI, inside month, inside week, not interested. Dollar DXY triggered the 3-2-2 month. Not currently in force, but you have an inside day. So for Tuesday, if you can trigger inside day and down, you will re-trigger the month, and then the target is 96.37. XRT retail, beautiful broadening formation. High, low, new high, new low, new high. Shooter-ish red 2 up week. So you would be targeting there, 82.49 if the week triggers 2 up, 2 down. XLP, failing the quarterly trigger, failing the monthly trigger. The actionable signal last week was a reclaim of the quarterly trigger. So they went up, came back in, failing, 2 up, 2 down. So you still have magnitude till 79.65 and then 79.26. You got an inside day, so maybe, maybe it triggers down. Doesn't look anywhere near close to doing that yet, but failing the quarter and the month. So you would expect outside month, outside quarter. I think outside quarter is down here. And we only have, this is the last month of this quarter, of third quarter, which is insane. But XLV, inside week, big outside month, inside week, looks closer to triggering to the upside, and I'd prefer it to the upside. since we took out these lows back here and then made a higher low here. So we would want to go take out this range up here at 140.79. So you would want inside week and up, target 1, target 2, XLY. This is just a 2-up month. I don't like where it sits though. I wouldn't want to short this personally because we did not take out this pivot high target. So this would just be shorting like corrective activity, which is not what we want to do. So maybe wait, see if you can get a 2 down, 2 up reversal the following week. XLK is one I would short, all-time high, top of the broadening formation. The 2 down, 2 up week failed last week. So for this week, you got a shooter week, right? So short at 261, target 255.84. Same with SMH, basically same exact chart as XLK we just looked at. Failed 2 up week, so now we go 2 up, 2 down, target 1, 281, target 2, 279. Bitcoin triggered a 2 up, 2 down month, is failing currently. So potential, if we can stay above 107, 369.69, outside week potential for Bitcoin, and then potential for outside month, right? So that's the line in the sand. If you're below it, you want to be short. If you're above it, you want to be long. Pretty plain and simple. You can see you've got a little broadening formation right here. They made a lower low, then they made a higher high. So now you're an inside 12-hour. So what are they going to do? Are they going to expand it up, or are they going to bring it back down? That is not for us to decide. That is for the chart to decide and us to trade it accordingly. And we already talked about boring VIX. So that being said, happy Labor Day. It's a short week. Keep that in mind if you're trading options. And we will see you around. If you're in Stat, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. If you're not, we'll see you around.